Big Tom.
Big time.
You're talking a good fight. You're gonna. Daniel's a baby. Frank Bruno. You're gonna take him underwater and keep him there. Why?
Because I have the attributes to do so, and he's not standing in front of an empty-headed fool who don't know the difference between a man that can just stand and fight. Listen, trust me, I know I've got what it takes to make him quit, and he's got quit in him. I know he'll sit on a stool, just saying. I know he'll sit on a stool and he will refuse to come out.
What makes you say with confidence he's got quit in him? What have you seen?
I've seen stuff, and you hear things from reliable people that he said no, and you can ask anyone that's ever been associated with me, no quitting me.
Have you ever sparred with him?
Sparred with him, levered his face up a bit. He was trying to hit me. He was just trying to hit me pretty hard. No, but no. Listen, Daniel's a good talent. I won't take nothing away from him for that. He's a talented young man, but that's the emphasis on it. He's a young man, and this fight's very early. Like I said in there, I've forgot what he's yet to learn, and I can take him play. There's some things that you can't buy. There's some things that you can't rush, and that's it. He's gonna come unstitched, one round at a time.
Okay, then people say, okay, is it 10 wins, 5 losses? People say you've got a patchy record. How can you beat Daniel Dubois? What do you say to those people?
Listen, like I said, let Simon Kell worry about records. If anyone understands, like I'm pretty sure you're a boxing man yourself. It's hard when you're doing things on your way. Sometimes you got to take risks. I've not had the backing of certain fighters. My record is irrelevant. My heart and desire, and you know yourself, I've been screaming for a chance for a big fight for God knows. I've got it now. I'm working my backside off to make sure that I take everything away from him. Every bit of status, every bit of limelight. Trust me, even on the commentary, all they're going to be talking about is the work that I'm doing. Numbers of punches. Literally, there won't be a time when I'm not punching. He won't be able to work at the pace I work at.
You're coming off that fight against Filip Horowitz. What's the difference between Horowitz and Dubois?
15 stitches difference. No. Do you know what? He's a lot more clever than Daniel. A lot more clever. He sets traps. He ain't just a heavy hitter. He sets traps. He's got fast feet. Daniel not got so fast a feet. Daniel's a big puncher, knows how to box a bit, but he's a very one-dimensional. And for someone with a good boxing brain, that makes life very easy. Do you know what I mean? The worst thing you can do is be a static target in front of him, and that's what people's done. I don't know why. People's gone out, stood in front of him, and he's done the inevitable. He's knocked them down and finished their night quite early. Not me. I've got heart, but I'm not stupid.
You've been up in Manchester sparring with Tyson Fury and working with his trainer Ben Davison. Have they been giving you any advice?
Yeah. You get words of wisdom. Ben's a very good friend of mine. Ben always wants to see me do well and everything. So he's told me some stuff that I want to work on. I'm working very, very hard with Don Charles as well. Like I've got such a great team around me. I've got a little bit of influence from a brain from Ukraine, a bit of Eastern European influence to help me make this night very easy.
Who's the brain from the Ukraine?
You'll see on the night. He'll walk out with me, and you'll see. Not someone that you'll know very well, but he knows his biscuits.
You're not scared of chatting to a camera, so give us a bit of insight on Tyson Fury and how he's looking after 2.5 years out. We know he's lost the weight, but how's his boxing?
Unbelievable. I can't even describe it. The man's got the best timing I've ever seen in my life. He is the uncrowned king. Well, he's not an uncrowned king because in my eyes he's still heavyweight champion of the world because he didn't lose them belts in the ring. So I just can't wait for him to bust Joshua's hype bubble. Joshua's a good fighter, but he ain't fit to walk on the same road as Tyson, and that's nothing against Joshua. People need to believe in Tyson and what he's capable of, because that man is absolutely something else.
So that is the buster Joshua bubble, and you're about to bust
I'm about
The Dubois double.
I'm about to deodorant dodging Dan over there, Triple D. Yeah, I'm about to bust his little bubble and welcome him to manhood. He ain't took a punch off a man yet. A proper man who ain't bothered about him, ain't bothered about his power. Couldn't care who he's knocked out, what he's done. I don't judge people by what they've done. I judge them by what they do when they stood in front of me, and it's usually a little bit different than what they do against the other plums.